This hits a little bit harder today. It's Wednesday night. You know what that means. It's time for the Greg Cherry Show alongside Big Baller G, the freshly married Big Baller G as of this past, not even this past month, it's still September.
All right. Yep.
And of course, I am the longest reigning WTC world champion in history at, I believe, did I hit 1,300 today? I have to look now. I forgot to look it up before the show. I think
I would assume so.
today is day number 1299.
Wow. Well, tomorrow will be 1,300 days. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's absolutely hard to believe that I've been champion that long. But I do want to bring something up about that. When I talk about what we're going to talk about today. On today's show, we're going to be talking about football and wrestling. I love this time of year. And we'll get into football in a little bit, but I love talking about football. I know, I've said this numerous times on the show before. I know we both love wrestling. It's one of our passions, but man, there's just something about American football.
Yeah, yeah, there is.
But as I brought up, we have a special announcement regarding Wrestling Trivia Challenge. It's going to happen. It's going to happen on the show. Looking forward to that. Of course, he isn't freaking here for it. The weird state laws of California. This may be a two-parter because there's a lot of them.
Oh, wow. There you go. Well, hopefully he'll be back next week. Hopefully everything is going good with him.
Yeah, it might not happen next week because of the special announcement.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
And of course, the Wednesday Q&A. And as you can see on the screen, as always, feel free to donate to get yourself a wheel spin and break up the monotony of us talking about stuff for half an hour. It's not really monotonous. It's fun for us.
It is. It is.
All right. So we might as well rip the Band-Aid off, Big G.
Yeah. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. Sunday? So I want to say I'm going to blame the whole team. It was everybody. Coaches, coordinators, players. Tyler Boyd said it the best. It felt like we gave the game up. When we beat the Bills, we looked fairly decent. Mm-hmm. When we played the Raiders, it was for some reason, whether we play them when we played them in Oakland or if we play them in Pittsburgh, we always have a difficult time against the Raiders.
We can't beat the Raiders to save our hats. I don't get it. No matter.
And now the Bengals. I know when we play our division, it's always a tough game against the Bengals. We usually keep it pretty even, but they beat us 24-10. And if I remember correctly, Ben's been hit 15 times already this season. He's already going through a pec injury, so he really couldn't throw the ball. TJ Watt was out with a groin injury. We already have some. Luckily, it's minor injuries and nothing severe. I heard that hopefully I saw Deontay was practicing.
TJ's supposed to be back. I saw
TJ's supposed to be back.
Here's my problem. I don't know what's happening. It looks like an FCS college offense out there.
Right.
It's one of those that you can't protect, so you have to throw the ball out. Don't get me wrong. Throwing the ball to Najee Harris as many times as they did, fantastic for my fantasy team.
All right.
League. Absolutely fantastic for that. Other than that, it doesn't do a whole lot of good when you're getting 3-4 yards a play and you're just not like Ben had. There was one play that Ben had like half an hour to throw and he still got sacked.
I remember that. Yep.
That's not a play that Ben Roethlisberger would do. Like he would throw the ball away. Like why would he hold on to it that long if he can't find an open receiver and not get the ball away? He was far out of the pocket. He was
right. Yeah, I remember. It just we know it's time for Ben to hang it up this year.
Yeah,
But here's the question that everybody's been asking that I've seen through multiple sources: should they bench Big Ben? Come this week against when we play the Packers, or because the Steelers we're never like that. We give the quarterback chances. I mean, yeah, they benched Tommy Maddox and back in 2004, and that's when the Big Ben era started.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have a quarterback to save our lives. I mean, we have Mason Rudolph, who's proved, okay, he can win a couple games here and there, but can he do it can he go through the long haul? And then we have Dwayne Haskins that we signed from Washington football team. Should we give him a chance? Because I mean, in a couple of the preseasons game, he's mobile. He can move around. He can run. Yeah. He's still young. So do we give him a chance? Ben, he's getting up there. He's 39. I want to say 39 years old now. He's been through a lot. I remember when he was younger, he was in that motorcycle accident.
Oh, yeah. That was big news around here.
It was. He's gone. He's had a lot of injuries through his career, and he's banged up. Yeah, you can lose the weight, you can get elbow surgery and stuff like that, but you're not going to be Big Ben that you were almost a decade ago, And that's why, Tom Brady's still playing at his age because he was always protected.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing. Now, I don't want to interrupt the conversation. We will continue it. But I think Brett Storm's kind of over it because he already sent us money to do a spin. So
cool. Awesome.
Yeah. So
I'm here, so I can't do a spin. Well, I could, but
yeah, I mean the link's in the thing here. Private chat. I'll send it to you if you decide to. But yeah, Brett Storm is going to get a spin. Here we go. Here we go. Brett's going to get a spin. Going to show the screen. Just the one spin, which is perfectly fine. Nothing against that.
I'm waiting for that truth or dare to come up.
I'm afraid when it comes up. Like,
I mean, because it seems like.
All right. Now that you said it. All right. Here we go. Well, there's no audio for this one. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, bankrupt. Oh, if you want to, Brett, send in another donation.
Oh, Brett, the only space on the wheel. Oh no!
I thought he was gonna land on cut a promo for there a second.
I did too. Oh, that sucks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Brett Storm. Thanks for the donation, though.
I do appreciate the donation. We appreciate them every time. You're obviously not obligated to do another one. That's
no.
Totally up to you. Maybe Big G will redeem you and donate us.
Maybe.
Anyway, it's a 1 in 24 chance. I mean, you hate to see it, but it happens.
The Cool Brothers podcast guy, he wrote, I would pay Deontay Johnson and let go of the Tech Talk boys. Well, Chase Claypool and Juju Smith-Schuster. Well, Chase.
Yeah, you're not letting go of Chase Claypool.
No, absolutely. You're not. And I'm sure after this year, because Juju's only signed for a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
So I can see him going to another team unless unless Ben decides to retire and we free up cap space.
Here's the problem: the receiving core is not the problem.
It's Ben. I don't want to say it's Ben, but it's Ben. And the offensive line.
You know, I will take it a little bit easy on Ben. Aside from that one interception where he just threw it right to one of the Bengals, that was Ben. Like, that was just terrible. I don't know what the hell that was.
No.
But he needs protection.
Yeah.
Like, that offensive line, I've seen smaller holes in Swiss cheese. Like, what is this?
Well, you got to think about it. We have a rookie center, and I know there's another rookie on the offensive line.
But I think the rookie argument is not a good one because they're right out of college and protect better than guys that have been on the line 7-8 years.
Right.
So I don't know whether it's like strength and conditioning or whether they just don't. I don't understand how the offensive line. I don't think I've seen an offensive line this bad ever.
No.
Now, granted, I was born in '86, so I'm sure I missed a lot of the bad Steelers years in the '80s, which I've seen a lot of that on Twitter. Yeah. I've seen a lot of like, the Steelers were god awful in the '80s. So I don't have anything to compare that to in that sense.
Right.
I mean, there was times in the '90s where they weren't great. Like towards the end of the Cordell Stewart years, they were
right. And I mean, you can't be great every single year. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Ben is gonna have to trust that offensive line, and the offensive line is gonna have to trust Ben. Ben's been around this is his 18th season now, and I'm sure once he retires, he will be a head coach somewhere, whether it be NFL or college or even high school. He will be a coach.
He's got a great mind about him. Like he obviously knows what he's doing at the quarterback position. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Let's not like sweep that under the rug.
Oh, I know. People tend to do that.
Yeah, but his decision making, I don't know if he doesn't have the vision anymore. Like 39 is like not an old age. Like I'm not that far from it.
No.
But my goodness.
And hope, and besides last year, I don't want to say it was a fluke, but we did have a fairly easy schedule.
Yeah.
But
cool brothers, we're gonna be on till about 8:00. So as long as your dog doesn't stay out there for 45 minutes, I think you're good.
Right. But like I was saying, we always start out slow. We always start out bad, but then we always turn it around, and we end up doing fairly decent. It's early in the season still. I don't want to.
It is early, and we started what 1-2 it was a couple seasons ago, and then
in 2012, I think it's been since 2012 we started 1-2.
Well, there was one season we went 1-2-1.
Right.
That was only like 3 years ago, I think.
Right. And you know what? Tomlin's always had a winning season. We've never had a losing season. So if we don't end off in the playoffs or whatever, I'll be fine with it as long as it would be nice to, but we would need to get our shit together. Defensively, we're doing fairly okay. Now, hopefully Watt will be back into it and all them.
I feel like we're going to still out a couple weeks.
And Bush too.
Season.
So, defensively we'll be okay. It's offense. Yeah, and we don't have to put up the points. We just need to score when we're in the red zone. And if running the ball is not going to work, stop running the damn ball.
But running the ball comes back to the offensive line.
Right.
Like Najee Harris is a fantastic athlete. I mean, if you watched him at Alabama, and unfortunately I had to when they played Notre Dame, he was a stud. And like Alabama players, they put out great talent. I hate to do that because, the Crimson Tide and I don't exactly see eye to eye. But Najee Harris is a stud. I was happy when we picked him up. I forgive players when they come from teams I don't like in college when they come to the Steelers. Like I forgave Troy Polamalu. He came from USC. I forgave him. So I'm fine with forgiving Najee Harris. I like Najee Harris. I think he's got a great upside to him. If he had an offensive line that could block for him, my goodness, can you imagine the numbers he would be getting right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the offensive line is where the work is needed. I understand it's depleted, but by God, put some money into it. No quarterback could succeed behind that line.
No.
Not even Brady.
No.
I will stand by that. Swap Roethlisberger and Brady. See if Brady can, put up more than 17 points against a team behind that line.
Yeah.
And if he can, I'll shut up. I'm not saying that Roethlisberger doesn't deserve some of the crap he gets, doesn't deserve some of the stuff that he gets, because he did make some very poor decisions.
Yeah.
But he also has no time back there. Everybody's sick of the screen. It's like, what do you want him to do? Like, he snaps the ball and like 3 defenders are in his lap. What do you want him to do? He can't do anything. Run a shotgun, for crying out loud. Like Canada, what exactly is your offensive game plan?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Like, when you see this stuff, like, figure something out.
If
like,
something isn't working, if you know that they are going to keep on coming after you, something needs to change with that offensive, with the O-line.
Yeah.
But I mean, enough said about that. We're playing the Packers in Green Bay on Sunday. Should be a good game, but I don't want to.
Watch this one, they win.
Huh?
They have no business winning this. Watch them win.
Yeah.
Because it's what the Steelers do.
Yeah.
We've been used to this for years. It's like they have no business being in a game with a team like that. I mean, we beat Buffalo in Buffalo. We should not have. Also, I want to say happy birthday, Tim. I wasn't ignoring you. I did see that. Yes, go Steelers, go Yankees. Yankees and Stanton in particular doing incredibly well. Hope they secure that wild card in the next couple games. But yeah, it's. I mean, Green Bay's getting hot too. Like they've won their last couple. Rodgers had another game-winning drive on Sunday.
Yep.
In ridiculous fashion. There was no possible way he should have done that. And Aaron Rodgers is doing Aaron Rodgers things.
Yep.
So the fact that we're going to be in Green Bay, I mean, I want to get out of there not injured. I'm expecting 1-3. I'm totally expecting 1-3. And I love the Steelers. We'll love them until the day I die. I expect a loss here.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
prove me wrong, Steelers, dude.
Yeah. If they can get their shit turned around, Tomlin's gonna have to light a fire into their ass, and they're gonna. I don't know.
I think a fire needs to be lit under Tomlin's ass.
Yeah.
Okay. I have been planning this rant for a couple days, and Brett, I saw you donated again, so I'll get to your spin in just a second. I am sick of the standard as the standard, especially when the team doesn't do well. It's like, okay, clearly your Tomlinisms and everything you do in a press conference is not working. Like you can say all this great stuff. You can be a great orator. That's fine. You can be a great talker and not perform under circumstances. We see it with wrestling. We see great talkers that aren't exactly great in the ring. So we can see great talkers that aren't exactly doing well at coaching. We know Tomlin can do it. I mean, he's, like you said, he hasn't had a losing season. The worst season he's had are a couple of 8-8 seasons. Not losing seasons, 500. He's never been below 500.
No.
But Tomlin, you need to realize, and this is just coming from me, who's obviously never played a single down of professional football. He needs to realize that his job is going to be in jeopardy. Us as Steelers fans have been dealing with complacency for the last 10 years. Like the Steelers were in the last Super Bowl 10 years ago against Green Bay, who we play on Sunday. Do you think we're going to be fine with mediocrity for the duration of this time?
No.
I'm not okay with it anymore. Like we should be contenders. This is a team put together that could be contenders. If the offensive line would hold up, and we were able to be put points on the board, then that would be amazing.
Right.
I'm trying not to rant too long.
I totally 100% agree with you. I mean, the Steelers, I believe, are the only team that have had 3 coaches in their illustrious career or history, I should say.
Yeah, we have only had 3 coaches since.
And this is Tomlin's 15th season as head coach.
That's hard.
If this was any other team,
He's
Tomlin would have been fired already after a 1-2 game or 1-2. What's the word? Record.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I like about the Steelers. You know, the Rooney family,
They're loyal to a fault, man.
They are loyal. They got the Irish blood in them. So, but anyway, let's get this spin for Brett. All
right, Mr. Storm. Here's hoping your luck's a little better. If it lands on bankrupt twice, definitely don't play the lottery anytime soon.
All right.
Or maybe do play the lottery because maybe that's where your luck will hit. But here we go. Go past it. Okay. It was close again.
Entrance.
He got an entrance. All right. So, Brett, you did. I would have felt so bad.
I would have too.
I would have felt horrible if that would have happened. But you get an entrance, Mr. Storm. Let me know what you want me to do. Okay. Off the script.
So enough about football. We'll get into some wrestling.
We'll get into some wrestling. Actually, I briefly want to bring up college.
Okay.
Because at least college is making me happy. Okay.
There you go.
Notre Dame is 4-0. They. I don't want to say they obliterated Wisconsin. It looked like that on the scoreboard. But going into the fourth quarter, that game was tied 10-10.
Oh, wow.
Notre Dame put up 31 points in the fourth quarter.
Nice.
A kickoff return for a touchdown, 2 pick sixes, and another touchdown and a field goal. It's like, holy crap.
Nice.
And no, Brandon, I didn't go bankrupt. It turns out that episode is monetized.
There you go, Vince McMahon entrance.
Vince McMahon, okay. He's making it easy on me, fortunately. All right, where's my phone? Oh, you know what? Screw it. Alexa, play No Chance in Hell by WWE. Alexa, stop.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa, play No Chance in Hell, Vince McMahon.
There's no chance in hell.
You're going to get it on my side, too.
Oh, that's not even the right one. Alexa, stop. I don't know what's going on with it. Alexa, play No Chance in Hell by WWE.
Can you hear it on my side?
There we go.
Alexa, turn off.
You shut mine off. All right.
I don't think.
Screw it. This is a disaster already.
Yours went off, mine's.
That's fine.
Oh.
All right, here we go. For you, Brett. After a painful journey to get there, here we go. That's fortunately an easy one.
There you go.
There you go, Brett. All right.
Packages outside.
All right. I'll mute next time. So that way it won't take 15 times to do that. But there you go, Brett. There's your entrance. All right. But yes, Notre Dame football doing very well for me.
That's good.
So hopefully something sparks with the Steelers this Sunday as they take on the Packers. It's Jen's birthday. For the love of God, Steelers, do something and win. Holy crap. Cool Brother's getting himself 4 spins. Wow. All right. It's coming back up. We'll get to wrestling at some point. Maybe.
Maybe. If not, oh well.
Yeah. Oh well. We'll have fun regardless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. 4 spins. I don't think I've ever done 4 spins at once.
You should. It's a good time. Cool Brothers. All right, here we go. Here's your first spin. Write them down. We're gonna have. Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Oh shit! Oh my god! We didn't think it would do it, and it landed on it, ladies and gentlemen.
That's only one. We could have to do it multiple times. Oh god. Okay.
Oh god, not again.
No, it's karaoke this time. The colors are the same. I didn't put 6 truth or dares up there.
All right, so truth or dare, karaoke.
I'm not a sociopath, or psychopath, or one of those paths.
Oh crap! Not again.
Savage impression. Okay.
All right.
And then the last one. What do we got? What do we got? I'm singing twice. Okay.
2 karaokes.
I'm singing twice and doing a Savage impression. Holy crap! My throat's gonna die tonight.
Well, do you want me to do 1 karaoke and you do 1 karaoke so your voice isn't that bad?
Oh yeah, if you want to do that.
Okay.
You pick a song, I'll put it on you, and we'll do that. So, Cool Brothers.
They choose the song, right?
No, you choose the song.
I choose the song.
We choose the songs because, like, if they give us a song we don't know, then we're not going to be good at it. Because, like, we at least want to know what the heck we're doing. So, Cool Brothers, ask us a truth or dare question.
Do karaoke.
No nudity, obviously, because do a karaoke in Savage voice. That's the dare. Okay, you're combining 2. That's fine.
That's the dare?
Actually, he's combining 3 of them. Like, do a karaoke in Savage's voice. Okay, so he's combining the truth. Oh, no? Okay, so I'll combine the karaoke and Savage voice. That's fine. That'll be interesting. I'll have to find a song for that. I'm afraid of what the truth or dare is. I'm going to look up the song while it comes up with that.
Yeah, I'll look up a song too. I have.
I'm going to talk about Alexa Bliss being out. Alexa, stop. You want to talk about Bliss being out? Oh, take this off the screen. Don't want you to see what I'm doing. Oh, you're still looking for songs. Yeah, but Bliss being out looks like due to sinus surgery. I know a little something about that.
Wow.
So I figure we probably won't see her till the Rumble, if I had to guess. If she's going to be out that long. Any thoughts, Big G, while you're looking for songs?
Hopefully, when she comes back, they turn her back into like Norma Bliss.
Yeah, I'm thinking that match was a way to write off that character and like the whole Lily stuff. If they come back with it, I'll be like, okay, why? Like that was your opportunity. But like they listened to us.
Right. Trying to see. Trying to look for.
Yeah, my Royal Rumble playlist is not going to help me with karaoke. We might not get the California loss today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, while we are looking up songs, I'm going to... don't I ask you to pick truth or dare? That's true. You do get to do that. So I will say truth. Big G, truth or dare for you?
I'll go with truth.
All right. Truth for both of us. Oh, boy.
Okay, I think I found a song. But I'll let you do your karaoke song first.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to sing my song first in the style of Macho Man Randy Savage. This should be very interesting. So anybody just joining us, you're welcome, or I'm sorry. I'm not sure which is going to happen here. Once it loads up. Yep. All right, here we go. It's Stone Sours Through Glass in the style of the late great Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. Oh God, it feels like forever, yeah. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. How do you feel? That is the question. But I forget you don't expect an easy answer. When something like a soul becomes initialized, folded up like paper dolls and little notes, can't expect a bit of hope. So while you're outside looking in, describing what you see, remember what you're staring at is me, yeah, because I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. All I know is that it feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head, yeah. How much is real? So much to question. An epidemic of the mannequins contaminating everything we thought came from the heart, but never did right from the start. Just listen to the noises. Yeah, or you tell yourself it's just a different scene. Remember, it's just different from what you've seen. I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. And all I know is that it feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. Oh, yeah, because I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. And all I know is that it feels like forever. No one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. Yeah. And it's the stars that shine for you. Uh-huh. And it's the stars
He's doing a Macho Man
that lie to you, yeah. I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. Oh God, it feels like forever. And no one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. Uh-huh. As I'm looking at you through the glass, don't know how much time has passed. All I know is that it feels like forever. but no one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. Ooh, yeah. And it's the stores. The stores that shine for you. Yeah. And it's the stores. The stores that lie to you. Yeah. And it's the stores. Ooh, the stores that shine for you. Yeah. And it's the stores. The stores that lie to you. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Oh, in the stores. Oh, in the stores they lie. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what I just heard.
I need to make more money off this show.
Bravo, Mr. Cherry. Bravo.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Brett Storm says, I won't ever want to hear that song in any other way now. That was probably the strangest thing I've ever done on this show. That wasn't even our Truth or Dare thing, but oh boy. My throat hurts.
Oh my god. Let's see if he does the Truth or Dare real quick, and then I'll do mine.
Yeah. Cool, brothers. You still have the Truth or Dare. With my lack of voice, do it soon. So I do want to say, while we're waiting on that, I do want to get this in at least. We do have a special announcement in regards to Wrestling Trivia Challenge. Next week on this very program, where is it? Oh, did it go away? Oh, there it is. The official bracket reveal for the Wrestling Trivia Challenge tournament. That will happen next week. I need to get the banner off the screen. But 16 participants, not 17 like it was the last time. There's no triple threats.
Nice.
16 players. Some new, some old. We will see who all makes the bracket. I think I said that last bracket was one of the best ones. Just looking at the names in this one might top it. So, guys, tune in next week. It'll be a very special edition of the Greg Cherry Show. I believe the bracket reveal is all we're going to do because that's going to take up the entire portion of the show.
There you
go. What's 3 things that WCW should have done that would have hooked you, and 3 things they did do to hook you? What they should have done. Well, I'll start with the 3 things they did to hook me. First of all, I didn't realize for a couple years that there was wrestling outside of WWE, and I was just big into wrestling when I first started watching that. I wanted to watch as much of it as I could. So seeing WCW out there, I'm not sure if it was like worldwide or what it was, but I started watching that. I really started to get hooked. So I started watching WCW before the NWO. The NWO was something else to keep me hooked. And just seeing a lot of popular stars jump from WWE to WCW to do good things there. What they should have done, never let Vince Russo anywhere near a writer's table. I'm sure people have their opinions on that. They should have also utilized the cruiserweights more. I feel like they just they didn't really elevate them on any sort of level other than Rey Mysterio. And even then, he didn't even touch the upper echelon of WCW. It was focused on the big guys.
Right.
Like, you would never see like Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero both became world champions in WWE, and they didn't even come close to that in WCW.
Right.
Well, Eddie was U.S. champion and TV champion, I believe. Did I say 2 or 3?
That was 2.
That was 2. One other thing that they could have done to hook me is let Bobby Heenan be himself. I know that's something we didn't learn until after the fact, but letting Bobby Heenan be the brain that we loved in WWE, like, let him be here. I might be wrong on the TV channel thing. I might just be thinking US. Again, WCW is not my strong suit. Like if you want WCW stuff, go ask Paul Mead. He knows like everything about WCW. I knew US and Cruiserweight definitely, but I might be lacking on the TV. Big G for you.
I don't know. He's asking the wrong person because I was more of a WWE, WWF guy. I never really got into WCW.
You can answer what they could have done to hook you to WCW.
God, see, I was at a really young age when WCW was like popular. I guess the NWO, that was one of the things that hooked me when I did watch WCW. Mm-hmm. Trying to think what else. Goldberg at the time hooked me, because he was, undefeated at the time and he was a really dominant champ. Mm. And the third thing, oh God, I don't know. Well, I was young. I'm gonna go with the Nitro Girls.
There you go. I think the Nitro Girls are where I realized I really liked redheads. Which anyway, I'm going to give the floor to you for your song so I can take a break vocally.
Okay.
I don't feel like we're getting to laws, so if you guys want to get your Q&As in, do that while Big G's singing them, then we'll cover it. We'll try and get off before Dynamite goes live.
Yeah.
So Big G, if you have your song queued up.
Yes, I do.
Go right ahead to that.
I become it.
Nice.
I become it. You are beautiful on the inside. You are innocence personified. And I will drag you down and sell you out. Run away. I am cold like December snow. I have carved out this soul made of stone. And I will drag you down and sell you out. Embraced by the darkness, I'm losing the light. Encircled by demons, I fight. What have I become? And now that I betrayed everyone I ever loved, I pushed them all away. And I have been a slave to the Judas in my mind. Is there something left for me to save in the wreckage of my life? My life, I become man. I become man. Judas in my mind. I become man. I become man. Judas in my mind. Judas in my mind. Oh, this guilt is a heavy cross, and there is blood on the path I walk, and each step I take is haunting me. Embraced by the darkness, I'm losing the light. Encircled by demons I fight. What have I become? And now that I've betrayed everyone I ever loved, I pushed them all away. And I have been a slave to the Judas in my mind. Is there something left of me to save in the wreckage of my life? My life. I become, I become, I becoming. I become, I become, I becoming. Judas in my mind. I become, I become, I becoming. I become, I become, I becoming. Judas in, Judas in my mind. Judas in my mind. Judas in my mind.
I know you didn't sing the whole thing for. I know there's still more of the song, but I figured.
It's almost over, I think.
Yeah. I guess I'll let you finish.
What have I become now that I've betrayed everyone I've ever loved? I pushed them all away, and I've been a slave to the Judas in my mind. Is there something left of me to save in the wreckage of my life? My life. I become, I become, I becoming. I become, I become, I becoming. Judas in my mind. I become, I become, I becoming. I become, I become, I becoming. Judas in my mind. Judas in my mind.
There you go.
There we go. So if you haven't people yet, go. I think it's on Aaron's YouTube page, and I want to say on mine for my wedding. There's a couple videos out there of us singing Judas in my mind, or Judas and Cult of Personality.
Oh my.
You were there for the wedding.
Yes, I was. It was a good time.
Yes,
And
it
this
was.
is a very interesting comment. He says, "You guys have made my day. Thank you very much. Also, I can't confirm this, but that WTC championship match might be a triple threat, which would mean I don't see it today, but he might be cashing in on that thing you see at the bottom of the screen. He might bypass the entire tournament and sneak his way into a title match, which I'll have to let Jeff know. If I lose my title in a triple threat the same way I won it, that'll be annoying." But I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, we will see how that goes. So let's see what questions we have here. Probably not that many.
Yeah. I'm trying to see.
Brandon Rutledge is wondering if I went bankrupt after the live Jack of all trades match. I addressed that earlier, but no. It somehow got monetized. It wasn't originally, and then I checked it the other day. I was like, oh, it's a full green instead of a yellow. So somehow they were like, yeah, this is good. Don't ask me how. If you know, you know, if you watched it. Why am I not on Quizlemania? I sang a song, an entire song in the voice of Macho Man Randy Savage. Like, what the hell?
Right?
It's the kind of entertainment you guys get. How you doing, Timmy? Do we want to talk about wrestling for a little bit? Like, we got 5 minutes left. Dynamite's tonight. A lot of speculation, a lot of unconfirmed speculation, might I add.
So yeah, they are in Rochester, New York, home of Brody Lee. Rest in peace, brother. They did come out with the John Huber Legacy Foundation, which is very cool. But yeah, there's speculation that a certain Wyndham Rotunda could possibly show up. I mean, yeah. So I've been seeing that he's still technically on his 90-day non-compete clause, but he could waive that and not get paid for the 90 days and show up tonight. The Dark Order, they are having, I believe, is it a 10 tag match or 11 man tag, whatever? With
It's a 16-man tag.
okay, 16 man. My God. So yeah, you have the Dark Order complete and full. Teaming with the Orange Cassidy versus the HFO. And I feel like after the match, they're probably going to lose the match. And they're just going to start butting heads again. And the lights need to go out. And there he is. Just not as the Fiend yet or whatever, but just as Wyndham Rotunda. And, have that because they haven't had a leader since Brody passed away. There's no order. They're called the Dark Order, but there's no order within the ranks. Everybody
and the J can only do so much.
And Evil Uno, he was just more like the spokesperson for them when they first came around. He was the recruiter. But AEW should be awesome tonight. I mean, we're having Sammy Guevara versus Miro for the TNT title.
That's going to be a good one. I don't
Sammy,
know.
I think Sammy wins here.
You think?
I think.
That would be huge for.
Miro's been champ for well over 100 some days now.
Oh yeah, easily.
So, and I mean, yeah, Miro is champ, but I don't know, it's in Rochester, New York. I feel like they want to have that feel good moment, and I think Sammy winning it in Brody's hometown would be decent. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if he didn't, but I mean, Miro is doing what he should have done in WWE. He shouldn't have lost to Cena at WrestleMania 31 and gone downhill from there. But I mean, so we'll see. I mean, it should be AEW has been doing a lot of good stuff lately. I mean, yeah, they still got some flaws, some kinks they need to work. But they're pushing me towards the AEW side.
Oh, all right. So, there you go. You and Greg will make great bookers. You know what? I want to say this before we sign off. Booking wrestling shows is hard.
I was gonna. You know what? I got to give them a lot of credit because they have to book a 2-hour show, and Raw. Then you got WWE. They got to book a 3-hour show. So yeah. I give them credit where credit is due. So
it's one of those things that I booked an indie show one time, most difficult thing I've ever done in my life, and there weren't even a lot of matches, but
right.
Coordinating everything is almost a nightmare, especially when they just kind of want to go rogue and do their own thing. It's like I don't know how these promoters do it. I really don't, unless you have that high level of respect. It's really tough.
All right.
So I'll leave it at that. Timmy with an interesting question. Do you think a gimmick of a priest that has an ankle lock as a finisher and is named Dangerous, haha, get it, would get over? I'm waiting for that to happen in NXT 2.0.
Right.
Also, where's Jeff? Jeff was unable to make the show today, but he should be back next week for the bracket reveal. And Brandon, if you missed me singing Stone Sour as the Macho Man Randy Savage, go back and watch it. That is going to do it for us today. Yes, ending a little bit early, but we want to get you guys watching Dynamites just to support AEW and what they're doing.
Right.
So, Big G, I appreciate you. Thank you for being Judas and saving my voice for
not a problem.
Nuts. And yeah, we will see you guys next week for the bracket reveal for the trivia challenge. I'm so excited. I haven't put the bracket together yet, but the names in this tournament, my goodness. I
might just have to be on there just to see the bracket. That'd be.
You can feel free to come on there. It's going to be a good time, and perhaps you could provide some analysis. But
there we go. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I mean, I've watched all I've watched WTC ever since its inception. So there we go.
Well, we got some good names. You hope he hopes he gets a Wrestle Talk guy in the first round. Don't be wishing that upon yourself. There are some tough guys over there.
Yeah.
And that's not a confirmation one way or another who's in it. Thank you very much for joining us, Big G. As always, I appreciate you having you on. And we will see you guys next week for the WTC Wrestling Trivia Challenge bracket reveal. We'll see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.